Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'm on LeeChess.org, and I just got paired up playing a 5-0 game against Magical World. Let's try C4. Alrighty. Alright, knight C3. Retain some flexibility with my center pawns. A hedgehog. Let's see if black goes for a fiend on now. Let's break up that pawn duo and strike at it right away. Alright, let's castle. And then, where to go with my dark square bishop? Let's strike at the C5 pawn with this. C4, knight G4, knight G4, bishop F4. I'm not sure. I may just take and try to hang on to that. So what to do? Okay, this was my idea. So maybe he's misplaced. Slightly. D5 is a little bit weakened. Can I not just take here? I'm gonna grab on C3. D5 is hit twice. Alright, so I have the bishop pair, I'm up a pawn, and maybe I could still track down another. I want to move my knight. Soon. Where to? I could always defend this pawn with bishop d6. Let's start with rook to b1. That's what my instincts tell me. Just put a rook on a half-open file, but... is there something else? Should I stop the queen from even getting active? Maybe that's an idea. Let's go queen a4. Interfere with one of the developing moves black may have. So how are they getting the pawn back? How would they dislodge my bishop once he's on d6? This knight... I don't want to invest some move with kicking the knight away. I think I'm fine with... I think I can tolerate a knight in my position. So I'm just sort of viewing this as the knight being out of play on g4. Some concern maybe if, there was some more pressure against f2, but that's not quite what we're working with here. b2 would be pretty difficult to defend. I have this square under control. Let's go here. Queen is now restricted. And it seems pretty sensible as well. Rook f to d1. This point will be a little bit more sensitive when I do that, but I don't see any issue with it. Maybe I should have gone for this first. Alright. They're being a bit of a pest. Let's go here. Go with the other rook. The knight, black cannot make use of e5. I have this, possibly. I could interfere with the queen's defense on a d4 push. Also, my queen, let's keep in mind, has some lateral influence, so maybe I could pick up that knight one day. Queen's in a good spot. Alrighty. Well. If I play c4, there's d4. Can I just go straight in for like a building up type idea? Just doubling rooks on the d file and really trying to smash through at that center point. Let's give it a shot. Got all my pieces working now. That guy still needs to contribute. A little bit of a clock edge. And this is a blunder, because I could take here. I'm on the queen. Oh, no, it's... Yeah, it is a blunder. No, it's not. My queen's unprotected. But, I believe I can take the bishop with my queen here and enter a 2 bishops versus rook imbalanced endgame. Yeah, I think I have that. And just checking for maybe something better. Queen takes queen, knight takes queen. Bishop takes bishop, there's rook takes. I think I'm gonna try this one. Yeah. Knight has to recapture. Two bishops versus a rook. If they contest the d file, that'll drop the e pawn. And this guy, if the b pawn ever falls, this will be... I don't think there'll be very many more moves to the game. So I should probably just get on with pushing. He's passed, and he could be supported with the bishop. I could even go for this and control the promotion square. Let's keep on pushing. And h6, I'll do this just to secure my bishop. Okay. Maybe I should break down this structure. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's run it like this. Bishop here, so I could push my pawn and then get my bishop here. F4, and then I'll have a lockdown on the position. I'll have very good security with my pieces. So F4, the threat, one of many around this point, is bishop to d5. Yeah, king can't even scoot over. I got this square covered. Yeah. Maybe black was too fast with this knight to g4 idea. Knight turning out to be a bit misplaced on g4. I think c4 was a move in reply to my bishop e3. And then I'd have to move my bishop again. So they're down to a minute. Alright, so they're going to grab some material. Oh, you know what? On that rook move, I had rook there. Oh well. Alright, let's just insert this check. And then secure my bishop. King up here to scoop up the pawn. Many different approaches. I'm just trying to take one where there's good coordination. Let's see. What's simplest? Probably just capture. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let's just take. I guess you're going to get one of my pawns. No, check. I'm fine with stepping up and then playing king to f3. I have this covered, so I don't have to pull my bishop off of this diagonal. And probably just advance. Rook here, scoop up that a-pawn, and defend my a-pawn. And they'll probably resign somewhere right around here. Let's scoop up a pawn. Yep. Got a piece, a couple pawns, more active rook. Okay. We'll play it out for a little bit. Maybe till mate. No stalemates. I don't need my king in this endgame. Down to 15. I guess here. And now I could get pushing my a-pawn. Plenty of time to finish this one off. There, a7, and then push through. Threatening mate. Okay, they resigned. Okay, what to say about this one? Yeah, it really came down to, well, I'm probably too quick to think that this is the issue, this knight to g4 move, but right around here, there are other options, like c4, I think, going for a structural change, and in reply to that, I believe you post right up in the center and release this bishop immediately. Target the d5 pawn on takes. I believe this falls. So I think that this is a move. What else can black do? So I am threatening to take, you know? So I think this is the move. On captures, I'm fine with this, and then I could try to play against the isolated pawn. I guess this is the other main decision, c4 here. Well, I don't know if I should say other main decision, but we'll have a look and see about this knight to g4 move. Because after this, here, in bishop f6, I could get away with taking that pawn. Not so easy to track down. Queen goes over here trying this, just quick developing active-like move. Another pawn falls. So maybe capture here, but no, I really don't like the knight to g4 move. Maybe the move is c4 here. We'll have a look at the computer at that point, but right around here, I think I maintain control. Maybe this was more to the point, immediately going opposite and looking for these ideas, but I could afford to go to b1 and then to d1. And I think the simple and effective plan here of doubling rooks is fine. Here, and we'll see. This must be just winning now for me. I almost overlooked that my queen was hanging. You always have to be careful in situations like these where the queens are opposite each other, and you have to be careful of, if I'm doing a move like this, there's always this knight takes knight, and then a knight recapture, taking advantage of the unprotected queen. But yeah, knight e5, and I'm just winning here. Don't know if this is best. We'll see with the computer, but yeah, this is certainly a one endgame. 2 bishops are too strong, and I have a pawn or two, don't I? A pawn plus 2 bishops and a pawn versus a rook is really no match. Let's see what the graph is saying. So right around here, for sure, because once bishop f6 was played, yeah, the capture. Let's put the arrows on. Once this capture was made, it's just liking me. So, okay, bishop to e6. Does it like knight to g4? Bishop to e3, c4. Okay, so it does like this move, and then knight to e5. And let's just carry it out a few more. Okay, bishop f5. Yeah, I think I've played the white end against a stockfish from this position. It's useful. Half open file. And rook to c1, bishop to f4. Yeah, I guess c4 is the a critical move. Definitely a big transition point. Changing the structure, 3 versus 2 now for black. And I guess there's some idea to undermine this point. Bishop e6 to reinforce here. f4. Getting pretty sharp. Committal move without question. Some gaps here. I don't know if I'd be a fan of f4 here, but I'd be looking at this kind of stuff. With trying to break at c4. Yeah. Okay. Well, c4, I guess in reply to bishop e3 is much better after knight g4 and bishop f4. Can't play bishop f6 for sure. Bishop e6 is another move, and then at least on a capture, black is there to recapture, and there is support for this. Yeah. e3. A move like this always scares me some, because You know, there's no longer a path back immediately. You know, you start to wonder, well, where's he going to go? Yeah, we have a move like h6. And I have to take some steps to meet the g5 move. h4, I guess. But now this knight is a bit scary, with still many pieces on board, all minor pieces still on board, and if I have to play h4 just to secure my bishop like this, you know, that means I'm not able to kick this knight away so easily. That concerns me some. So the point I'm getting at here is, I don't know if I would really be leaning towards e3. I may try to key in on d4 or rook to c1 first with these possibilities. But yeah, I'd be extra hesitant to play e3 here just to control this square. But yeah, as it played out, knight g4, bishop f4, and bishop f6 is a mistake. Maybe, I don't know, is it chalked up as a blunder? Was that the blunder in the game? No, that wasn't the blunder. The blunder was the knight move here, so maybe it's just that was the mistake in the game. Playing bishop to f6. Yeah. Let's see just, I guess, the final decision here. Does it like this capture and then queen takes bishop? Yeah, it likes that best. Two bishops versus the rook. And it's an off-the-charts eval. Okay, well, interesting game. It's a Tarrasch Defense classical variation. As usual, if you have any feedback, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I will catch you in the next one. That's all for now. Take care. Bye.